All right, here we go. Here we go. Monday night Knicks. Knicks just put up their most offensive, defensive display. The most despicable defensive display. The worst loss of this short season. Going down to the Phoenix Suns, the worst team in the league, at home. 128 to 110. They take a L. Maybe they take a win for the tank. Depends on which side of the coin you're on. But anyway, we're going to give you our takeaways. We want to hear from you guys. Phone lines are up. 657-383-1509. Call us up and vent, man. We want to hear from you guys tonight. Are you disappointed? Are you happy? Let us know, man. We're about to get into it right now.
KnicksFanTV. Y'all watching KnicksFanTV.
All right, bro. Thanks, man.
Postgame live.
Yeah.
CP from KnicksFanTV.
Yeah, that's you.
My man JL's from the Nick of Time show.
That's me.
Before we destroy this team, if you're a diehard Knicks fan, hit that subscribe button below and the notification bell. This is the home for you, where we talk about Knicks news, Knicks rumors, and post-game live funerals like we're going to give tonight to the New York Knicks. So hit that subscribe button below and hit that notification bell. JLs, what happened tonight, man? What happened tonight, man?
Dog, the third quarter happened, man. The second unit bombed. That's all that happened. The second unit bombs. We had like a Trey, Frank, lead thing happening in the second. It just, I felt like the Knicks got good shots in the second and the third quarter where everything went awry. It was 39 points for the Suns in the third quarter. They got good shots.
41 points.
41
points.
41. I'm sorry. 41 points. They got good shots. They got good open shots. They just bricked everything. And then, I don't know, I felt like they were kind of putting their head down a little bit, and it faltered on defensive end. They didn't get back. And we paid for it. Also, too bad Moutier couldn't play 48 minutes. Otherwise, we might have won.
Man. Like my man Ron Cleveland said. I mean, listen, here we are in the first half. We're getting ready to crown Emmanuel Moutier. He's out there killing. He's shooting step-back three-pointers. Oh. I mean, I didn't know if I was watching the reincarnation of Stephon Marbury out there. I mean, Emmanuel Moutier was lights out in that first half. Lights out in that first half.
Yeah.
All right? Lights out in the first half.
I seen the Harden step back there.
I mean, he was doing anything at will. You know, I'm talking to CK2K on Twitter. CK's like, what's going on? I'm like, yo, it's the Suns, man. They're a terrible team. You know what I'm saying? I come back to the chat. Everybody in the chat's like, Timmy who? They're trashing Timmy. They're ready to trade Timmy. Get Timmy out of here. This is the new lineup. This is who we need to go with. Rah. And then the second half happens.
Yo, even the second quarter, there was a Frank Moutier starting lineup, and I'm like, oh, the ball movement is beautiful with the Frank Moutier starting lineup.
I mean, Frank hits 2 back-to-back threes, then he's going for the heat check.
Yeah.
You know, we see confident Frank out there.
And then it all falls apart. Everybody, like Vonleh, Frank.
Oh my God, do we need to? I mean, listen, man.
Luke.
Listen, man. You know I take it easy on Frank to a fault sometimes, but listen, man. Jamal Crawford was destroying this kid. The 38-year-old Jamal Crawford finally woke up, looked around, and said, "Oh, this used to be my house." And instead of scoring, he's out there looking like Magic Johnson on us, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't even looking at the hoop because he was just. I don't think the shot was falling too much for Jamal, so he was like, "I'm gonna just, do my behind the back, that signature behind the back crossover he does all the time. He just, I'm gonna just do that. Hit you between the legs, cut into the rim, assist, dime, assist, career high, without breaking a sweat."
Without breaking a sweat, JL. How many assists did JC finish with tonight, man?
Oh man, I think
JC finished with Oh, 14 dimes.
I think it was 14.
We gave him his career high in dimes at 38 years old, Jay Ellis. 38 years old.
Yeah, man.
I mean, he was abusing Frank. I mean, he left Frank in the dust on every pick and roll, man.
The dance instructor was dancing and prancing, man.
I mean, listen, man. I don't know what side of the coin you guys on. Are you on the? Listen, I don't mind the losses, but the embarrassing ones I can't take, JL. I can't take. I can't take them.
It was one quarter going awry.
Yeah.
One quarter going awry. The second unit outplayed our second unit. The confidence went in. Burke still got weeks of dust on him. Frank couldn't hit the broadside of the barn. Vonleh looked out of sorts. The credit to the Phoenix defense, it's been improved. This is their third game, the third one they have in a row.
Yeah. So
credit to the Phoenix defense too. They clamped down when they had to, and they forced us to miss. I mean, I don't even think they forced. I'll take that back. They didn't even force us to miss. We missed open shots in that.
Yeah, we were missing a lot of open shots. We missed a lot of open shots, man.
We missed open shots. We just have to have the confidence to knock those down, man. I mean, it is what it is at this point. And it was contagious. It was contagious. Luke Cornett, who was the hero, those same shots he was hitting a few nights ago, got those same shots tonight. He wasn't hitting.
Yeah. It wasn't falling for us. You know what I mean? Yeah. It wasn't falling for us.
At the end of the day, we gotta make shots, man.
Yeah. And here go the Timmy haters getting rid of they're kicking Timmy out. The first quarter's not even halfway done, and these dudes are shipping Timmy out of the Garden.
Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for, man, because you see, without that offense, man, that's how we can look. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know the way Timmy's been shooting this week. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, take that back. The way he has been shooting this week might not have helped. But
how is his heel though? Because Timmy be playing on like bad feet for weeks and don't be saying nothing.
Yeah, they say it's his groin. It's
not his heel. It's not his heel.
I read groin. If you read heel, we'll check it out. But I read groin. And listen, it's a much-needed rest for Timmy, whether or not, the extent of the injury, we don't know how severe it is. But it's a much-needed rest for him. Courtney Lee got to start tonight, and, he did all right. He did all right, especially in the first half. I thought Lee was okay.
Yeah, I'll say this is his best offensive showing he's had so far, raising that trade value. All right, Courtney Lee. I think he shot like 60-something% from the field with 12 points. Pretty good. He had a pretty good start. I don't know what happened in the second half, but
Oh, sure. He caught that itis like everybody else, man.
Yeah, he didn't shoot the ball. I mean, that's the thing I caught Courtney Lee too. He don't shoot sometimes.
Yeah, 12 points, 5 of 8 from the field, 12 points, 4 boards. Courtney Lee in his start for Tim Hardaway Jr. tonight. All right, let's get to the phones and hear what these guys got to say. Shout out everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the Knicks Nation chat. Currently killing these Knicks right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get the Moutier highlights. I can't find the Moutier highlights.
They hating on us, man.
What's that?
I don't know. The Moutier haters, the Frank fans must be running the House of Highlights today.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They got the Knox highlights, so we'll play some of that. But I was trying to get the Moutier highlights. But yeah, shout out everybody in the chat. B Solo, what's going on? Delano, what's going on? Henry, Julian in the chat. Joe Curry, what's going on? Who you got, JLs?
Oh, yeah. Yo, it's crazy. My chat's kind of lit tonight for a blowout. Kendall Baquero was good. Young Simba. All
right. Kendall, what's going on?
As Barker. Rich Boy, all right. Rich Boy in the track.
Ari, what's going on?
Ricardo was in here chopping up early. Was good. Ricardo.
Okay.
Yeah,
man. Yeah. Shout out Dark Shadow Media TV as well. All right, man. First call of the night, as usual. Julian, what do you got to say for this effort tonight, man? What's going on?
Oh man, it was something to watch. It was a beautiful sight.
It was a beautiful night for the Tank Commanders in the chat. As the Knicks pull within 1.5 games of the bottom spot in the tank. Oh man, I didn't think we was gonna have to check this thing that early, JLs.
Oh yeah, we got you.
Yeah, go ahead, Julian.
I'm the conductor of the tank train, and I have to say, we got some more tickets bought tonight. But no, in all seriousness, tonight it just was no one's night. It was nobody's night, other than obviously Manny Moods doing his thing. I look, I don't mind him. I think I'm still not sold though. Like,
on Moutier?
No, I'm still not. And here's why.
Dog, I'm a few games from being sold, though. I'm not gonna lie.
You getting close? You getting close, Ellis?
I'm getting close, man.
I get what you're saying. I'm more than a few games away. I'm probably I need to see 15 more solid outings. Because the thing is, these are kind of filler. Yeah. No. Yeah. See, these are just filler numbers, though, if you think about it. Because someone has to score for us. Not everyone.
But Moutier's come a long way, though, man. Moutier's come a long way, man.
No question.
The hate count of the brain. It's not filler numbers, though. Because we was in the game. When he was scoring, we was in the game. Listen, the Mario's numbers today were filler numbers. You were down 300 points, and he started scoring. When Moutier was playing, it was a back and forth. And if you look back at what Moutier has done so far, he saved our ass 2 times by himself in the fourth quarter. So to say it's filler numbers, I don't know. That's I don't know. That's come to the altar, dog. Come to the altar.
Come to the altar, man. Come to the altar.
Yeah, no. It's I want to talk about the game, but there's nothing to talk about. You know what I mean? But so moving on from the game, I want to talk to you guys about. I know CP, you haven't been paying much attention to the prospects yet. JLS, you probably haven't either. But, since football season is over, I want to give the listeners a little preview.
Okay.
A little 2-minute preview, real quick.
All right. Who's your guy?
So if we're going best player available. We're looking at, again, I might get some hate for this in the chat, but, I don't really care. Bull. 7'2", son of Manute.
Yeah, I'm hearing this guy's name more and more often from you guys, man. You guys like this kid Bull a lot, huh?
7'2" with a legit Kevin Durant handle. He's if Kevin Durant and Kristaps Porzingis had a love child, this would be exactly what.
I mean, you guys not scared of another guy with that type of build, man?
I ain't scared.
That's my only question. If we're talking best player available, that guy's on another level. He's different. Okay. But there's him. Then if we're going off need, I'd probably take Cam Reddish, another Rolls Royce of an NBA player. He's so smooth, 6'8", all the tools, the wingspan, the smooth jumper.
So you're picking him to run the point. You're picking him to run the point.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Think about this. Cam Reddish and Frank at the 1 and 2, followed up by Knox, KP, and Mitch. That's long, lanky, soft, really soft actually. But we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn. I could see that in the future though. So there's that. Oh, we missed half our team tonight. Another reason why we lost.
Back to back.
We did. Oh, in all fairness.
Yeah.
It was a back to back. If you shoot our team some bail.
Everyone's legs were not under them tonight. You could tell. We were having a lot of short shots, a lot of long shots where it was too much arm or too little leg. It was just that was not our night. This was. I don't want to call it a scheduling loss because we were playing a bum team. But one more loss closer to Zion, and one more thing. just don't turn on our players. I just don't.
Oh no! That we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm not directly saying this to you because I know you guys wouldn't. But in the chat, we're so quick to turn on guys that then when someone has an amazing night, we were quick to turn on Knox after a month and a half into the season, and now he's turned into this consistent scoring stud. But you just got to give these young guys time because take for example I don't know a European soccer team, they go to their games every single time they're on the field, and they support them like 100%. Like this booing garbage at the Garden. It's just breaks my heart.
Listen, man. One thing these kids gotta learn, and that's regardless of the team that we put out there. The people want to see energy, man. If you play with heart, they're never gonna boo you, but they can see right through it. And the effort in the second half wasn't there, man. You saw it. Now, and that's the only thing that the crowd is gonna kill you for, man. This is New York. Yeah, I actually like that. Despite the people that pay for the seats, they want a good show.
Oh yeah. If you're not getting your money's worth, I get what your point is, but
yeah,
that's just me.
Okay.
Being from Westchester and everything.
Yeah. All right, my dude. Appreciate the call, man.
That's a fact, man. Thanks for calling.
Yeah.
All right, man. Julia, man, always first. All right, let's go to the attorney for Frank Ntilikina. He needs to come to the stage, and we need to hear from him.
Got Max?
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna blame Moutier. I already see what Max is angling.
No, he's gonna blame Burke.
Or is he gonna blame Trigger Trey? Go ahead, Max. How
you guys doing today? Good?
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. Bonjour to you, Max.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I looked at the game like, it's a back-to-back. I don't take it like, we have to remember something. The Knicks are a bad team, man. They're not a good team at all.
Yeah.
Like, people act like the Suns. People act like the Suns and the Knicks have some big difference. They don't. If anything, the Suns have a tad bit more talent because they have a more established star, and Devin Booker, who I don't think is a star, to be honest with you. I think because you can't be a star and your team suck every year. Like, they're not even remotely competitive every year.
Yeah.
Even if it's the West, they're
Atrocious.
not even remotely competitive. But I want to talk about – I'm not talking about the shooting night because people have bad shooting nights. But I want to talk about the offensive and defensive system. I'm watching the third quarter. If you watch the Knicks long enough, you can tell when they're about to lose. That's how much I'm invested into the Knicks. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So I see them, right? They come up with the ball, and this is everybody, right? They come, pick and roll. Okay, cool. They get a little opening, jump shot. Every single time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it literally happens all the time. And this is the thing that's scary about this whole situation, right? If we can get Kevin Durant does not want to play in an offense where it was like Russell Westbrook all over again. And that's the scarier part about Fizdale. You know what I'm saying? Because where's the offensive system? Where are the defensive principles? You cannot have Cantor. Cantor's getting killed by this rookie. Even though he's like a man, like he has a man body.
Yeah, Aiden was eating Cantor's lunch.
I mean,
he's getting smoked. It's not even close. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing with Fizdale I don't like. He doesn't make – he shows too much, confidence in certain players and not enough confidence in other players. This year is about development and setting up, philosophies and principles. You cannot have an offense where I can predict the Knicks offense. I can close my eyes and tell them what they're going to do. They're going to swing the ball around the perimeter. Then someone's going to set a pick. Then they're going to pass it to the corner. And then they're going to shoot the three. Somebody's going to miss or hit it. Or they're going to do the pick and roll. And someone's going to hit the jump shot. Or Cantor's going to post up. They're going to give it to Cantor. He's not going to pass up the double team. He's either going to hit it or miss it. That's their offense. That's their whole offense.
Yeah,
That's
listen, man. You want to see some creativity on the offensive end. But they were moving it well in the first half, though.
They were.
They were moving it well in the first half.
You're supposed to be moving it well.
Right, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
It's like, and listen, good team, bad teams win games, man. And they're not that bad. They're pretty bad, but they're not that bad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They have some offensive talent.
Yeah.
But they need to come up with some system because if you're gonna sell Durant on the Knicks, you cannot sell him with this Russell Westbrook type offense, man. The offense sucks. I don't care. Everybody in the NBA scores a lot of points because nobody in the NBA plays defense anymore. There's two good defensive teams. Them scoring over 100 points means nothing because everyone scores over 100 points.
Yeah.
But their offense sucks. Their offense is predictable. You can read it. And they have the wrong play. It's literally like 101 all over again. Like, might as well get Melo back because Melo will love this. Basically,
that's all we need, right? That was the firepower we were missing today, man. The vaunted 2-3 defense, zone defense wasn't any match
that
for
wasn't it tonight,
Jamal Crawford and company tonight.
That wasn't it tonight, dog.
Yeah, that's another thing too. If a 2-3 defense, right? Frank, even though Frank did not have a good defensive game today, obviously, right?
Nah.
But that 2-3 defense is weird for him because he's a better on-ball defender. He doesn't have the problems Cantor has or Burke has or other people have on defense. Let him guard the ball handler. 101, if there's a pick and roll, then you switch or whatever you got to do. But this 2-3 zone, you're always going to pass it to the corner and they're going to hit the – it's like, you know how many wide open threes the Knicks have given up in the last 3 games? Even though they won Charlotte, you know how many wide open threes they've given up?
Yeah, well, that's why teams don't run the zone. That's why teams don't run the zone. And here's Fizdale, JL, is talking about, we were running it because these guys wanted to run it. I'm like, yo, aren't you the coach? He's like, y'all taking votes now from the team on what you want to do?
He's a player's coach. I mean, they wasn't getting the defensive concept before. Their defense was always trash. So I guess he was trying to try anything. Now, if he scraps it after this game or another game or two, because he likes to do things in 5-game increments, you know?
Yeah.
So, if after 2 more games this is happening, then you're like, all right, well, this ain't working either, dog. So what now?
You know what I mean? But yo, JL at the CP, I want to make a point about like young players, right?
Yeah.
So Donovan Mitchell last year was like the greatest thing since sliced bread. You know what Donovan Mitchell turned into in his second year? Tim Hardaway Jr. The guys, they play exactly the same. They do the exact same thing now. They don't. He shoots like 20 times a game on 43% shooting. The guy chucks all day. This is why you can't jump on these players bandwagon like that because you don't know what they're going to be.
Gotta give it time, man.
First and second year players, right?
Yeah, that's true. Landry Fields.
Yo, he's not that good, bro. I'm telling you, he's not that good.
All right, Max,
seriously,
man.
You gotta watch.
All right, yeah, we gotta get some more calls, man. But appreciate it though. Oh, Max dropped. Yeah, that was Max from the Britadonks.
Yeah, man.
I mean, listen. It's a rebuilding year. We get it, but you would still like to see a little something, JL.
He wants to implement it
slowly. Yeah, that's what he said. He wants to do it slowly.
Is January coming? January is a few weeks away. Are we gonna have like another wrinkle soon? Are we gonna see something else besides those three plays that Max kind of talked about, pick and roll? Or
hey, man, can y'all hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Yeah, we great.
All right, cool. I want to get into this Moutier thing, man. Yo, the hating got to stop.
Thank you.
Yo, it has to stop.
Yeah.
Like, it seriously got to stop. Like I at this point, I feel as though the only people who's hating at this point, I feel as though like they're threatened. They're the Frank supporters who's threatened that Moutier is taking that spot, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. If I was a devout Frank supporter, I would be afraid too. How this man is playing.
I mean, at this point, you know, at this point, I don't really see the way he's trending, JLs. I don't see Moutier relinquishing that start.
Nah, that's not happening. And I'm a Frank supporter.
I'm a Frank supporter.
I'm still a Frank supporter, but I also have eyes.
Yeah.
Moody is doing his thing.
But see, what people fail to realize with Frank Ntilikina, because my thing was I was hating on him as far as being a point guard, but I think Frank Ntilikina could be a 3-and-D type of dude. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's not a penetrator. He just doesn't give people easy buckets. Like, I don't think that's his game. But let me talk about the whole tank thing.
Yeah.
For the people who's into this whole, let's tank and celebrating Knicks losing and whatever, like, that's never been us. Like, yeah, we lose. We've been losing for, like, what, over 40 years? I understand that.
He said over 40 years.
I mean, we had a brief stint in the 90s.
God.
Man, that doesn't make it okay, yo. Shit, we've been losing.
it felt like 50.
Yeah.
Oh,
It felt
man.
like 50.
I mean, that lockout year we went to the
I just feel it. Yeah, I just feel as though, man, we just gotta have more pride, man. Like, I don't think the people in the chat realize that maybe one of the Knicks players maybe watch your show or watch the chat to see what's going on, and you know, if people celebrating and losing, how you expect for us to like hold them to a standard of taking pride in that jersey, and we don't take pride in that jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you got. Let's see.
Knicks, man, but ain't nobody.
You got good points, man. You got good points, John. But listen, people is looking at this thing two ways. They're looking at it like, if you're gonna be a bad team, go for the glory, Jay Ellis. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no in betweens.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Either
so
get it done or.
So let me put it this way.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, Andrew Wiggins.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew Wiggins.
Yep.
Was he what? Where did he come in? He was the number 1 pick, right?
I believe so. Yes. Yes, he was.
Did he pan out as what people expect him to be?
Nope. But that's
All right,
him.
Jahlil Okafor.
Yeah, but you could name that.
Jahlil
I could
Okafor.
give you Karl Anthony Towns. I could give you a lot of guys that pan out though. You know what I'm saying? I'd still rather be in the top 5 any day of the week. I'm taking that top 5 any day of the week than anything less.
I would too. Organically.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? I would too, organically. You see what I mean? Like, I'm not with the whole culture of tanking. Like, that's a loser's mentality. Like, if we're gonna lose, I'd rather us lose with some heart.
I'm
You
with
know
you.
what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's all I wanted to get out there, man. That's all, man. Y'all gotta stop the moody hate. I understand the Frank fans is scared. Like, I understand. I would be too.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but yo, shout out to the chat, man. Yo, y'all have a good one, man.
All right, John. Appreciate the call, man.
I
Appreciate
with
the call.
John.
Go ahead, JLs.
No, I think like John. I you know me in my tank thing. It's like you don't got. I mean, it's development tank, so you know, play the young guys.
Yeah,
Develop
it's
those
a
guys, but I
development
ain't trying
tank.
to lose. But I'm not trying to lose either, and definitely ain't trying to lose by 20 to the Suns.
No, but like the Knicks aren't tanking, right? Like when we say when I say stuff like Knicks tank, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this is a bad team. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna lose games not because they're trying to, but because they're bad. You know what I'm saying? They don't have their best player. Tonight they were down 2 of their hot guns in Hardaway and ISO. They were down Dotson, who's good for another double figures. You know, they were down a lot of offense tonight.
Yeah, Dotson trade.
Yeah, and they're bad. They're bad defensive teams. This is a bad team. Max said it best. We are in the same boat as the Suns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. And that was a good point because they are kind of slightly ahead of us in talent right now.
Yeah.
Without Porzingis.
What did you think of Ayton tonight?
He looked good, man. He was bodying up cancer.
Yeah.
He's a man. He's a man.
He's making Cannon look like a rookie on defense. Yeah, he was all right. First time seeing him in an NBA game. He was all right.
What do you think about Lance Thomas?
Oh, Lance, the return of Lance.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Lance will make you dance.
Lance will make you dance. Lance came back, gave you his couple hustle plays. You know,
give you his Ron Baker. Dive on the floor, throw the ball off the leg.
Yeah, Lance came in and got after it a little bit. Shout out to the captain. You know what I mean? Put some respect on his name. Shout out to Lance. What about Mikal Bridges? It was the battle of the picks between Knox and Bridges tonight.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, he was all right. I like Knox. I like Knox
better.
Yeah.
I'm still good with Knox.
I'll take Knox, man.
I was a Miles fan more than Mikal.
Yeah, you were a Miles guy. I did say Mikal. And I'm glad we got Knox. I'm glad we got Knox, man. Finished with 17 points, 5 boards tonight. Mikal Bridges, he had a quiet night. What did he do? Mikal finished with 7 and 5 and 2.
Yeah.
1 steal for Mikal. It's got T.J. Warren. We gave T.J. Warren. T.J. Warren gave us buckets, man. 26 points, 11 of 18 from the field, 4 of 8 from downtown.
Christ, oh my God.
Yeah, Booker was Booker.
Work.
Booker was Booker, and JC orchestrating it all for the point guard depleted Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, man. JC can't give you some point guard. He did it with us with the Knicks, man. He can give you some dimes. Feels like.
Shout out JC, man. He was a good, great basketball player, man. Unsung. I wish he would have ring chased and gotten his ring this year, but He decided to go to Vince Carter route, go with the young boys. And,
all right, well.
teach the young boys how to play the right way. So
yeah, he's blending in right. He's blending right in there. He looks just as young as them, like Clyde said.
Yo, JC has not aged. He has not aged one bit, man.
Moisturizing like a mug.
He has not aged one bit. Rory Oliver says TJ's the most underrated player in the league. He looked pretty damn good out there tonight. I'll tell you that, man.
Yeah, Senor Knicks on Periscope was like, he ain't like the Fizdale critique though. He was like, critique Fizdale all you want. He's doing some great things with our young guys, developing wise.
It's not critique. It's not critique. We just asking questions, man. It's not critique. I like Fizdale. I want Fizdale here all 4 years. I'm not, one of these fickle fans. It's like, oh, we should have got Mark Jackson or get rid of Fizdale. Of course not. We just want to know the same thing that the media is asking them, the same thing that the commentators talk about. Is there some sort of offensive system that's going to get implemented soon?
Yeah.
Are we going to install a bit better defensive principles? Obviously, obviously with better players, it makes the coach look a little bit better. But we like to see something. We like to see something a little bit more now. But it's not critique. I don't see this.
It's a fair question. It's a fair question.
It's a fair question.
Are you gonna? I agree with you though. Everybody sees that Knox has gotten a lot better. Everybody sees, even though Frank had Moody has definitely turned the corner. Man, that Dwayne Wade talk, dog. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Moody.
Where did he get that from, man?
Dog, he has a move and a counter move now, dog. You see that? He has a move. He has a move. He'll drive, get shut off, spin, fall back on one leg. Dog.
Moodier's shooting has been really good.
There it is, right. That's the Dwayne Wade.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry, Fizz. You were right. You might have been right.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could I hate on Fizz? He said he was gonna get Moutier right, and so far he's looking like a genius. And
even Frank, man, even though he shot bad, I won't say I like the fact that he kept shooting as bad as he was shooting.
Yeah, the Frank heat check was the one that got me. I said, oh, okay.
The 2 threes in a row, pull up with the heat check, and even Burke. I feel like Burke was trying to convince Frank to shoot more. I don't know if did you peep that?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. I think Trey watches the show, man. He watches all the fans telling Trey not to shoot. They give it to Frank. So,
I was thinking that too because Phoenix was going on a run. This called timeout, whatever. Trey gives everybody in the huddle. He's talking to Frank. Next thing you know, it was ISO Frank. And then Frank tried to pull a move off. He went to the hole, did like a little spin move. Now, Rim did it out. But I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, he went ISO Frank, and Trey kind of just gave him the ball and said, go. So I was like, what's happening? Is he watching the show? I don't know.
I think so, man. Well, you know his pops watches.
His pops watches, so maybe he is.
Yeah, he probably is, man.
That was something interesting to notice, even with the loss.
Yeah. No, he had a good first half, Frank did, but like second half, it's just he couldn't keep JC in front of him. He just couldn't.
Yeah, he couldn't. Rare bad defensive night.
Yeah, JC and Book was killing our guards, man.
Man. It was
nice. Man. Fun fact from the Knicks film school, Emmanuel Mudiay is 47 days younger than ISO. Put that into perspective.
Whoa.
Put that into perspective. I mean, his NBA career really hasn't taken off yet.
Started yet, yes. Mentally, man, that makes you really think when guys really start to mentally put it together sometimes.
Facts.
You got to give some of these guys time. I mean, some guys are an anomaly. Like, it seems like Knox might get it really faster than most people, considering how fast he's getting it together right now.
Yeah.
But some guys, you just got to give him time, man. He came into the league in the league young.
Got to give him time, man. Got to give him time. We just want to see some more pride and effort. That's it, man. If you're going to lose, go out with guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? They didn't go out guns blazing. That's why they got booed tonight.
Yeah.
That's why they got booed tonight.
And the guard really hasn't booed that much. Now, did they boo this year?
They have a little bit. One game I forgot. There was another embarrassing game we put up at home.
Okay.
Yeah, one time. One time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out everybody in the chat. Manolo Bouquets, what's going on? The Shooter, what's going on? I see you. CP the Artist, what's going on? Always in here. SS Television was one of the first. Stay connected. I see you. Go ahead, JLs.
Yeah, Neil Stewart on Facebook, what's going on?
All right, Neil Stewart, what's going on?
Yeah, Carlos Marciano, what's going on?
Facebook as well?
Yes, this is all Facebook as well.
Okay.
Michael King giving the crying emojis after the loss for Bernard Lobby was happening over here.
Shout out everybody, man.
Yeah. Oh, Periscope. Macau over here, he's always here. Holding down the Periscope chat was good.
Okay.
Aaron Rocks was good too.
Dave, if you're watching, just drop the Q&A link to Facebook and also to YouTube. For you guys watching on Facebook and YouTube, KnicksFanTV Dave is going to drop a link to the Q&A. If you guys have any questions that we might have missed, Dave is going to get to it. But let's get back to the phone. Yeah,
Dave got it covered in Facebook.
Okay, all right, cool. Let's get back to the phones. Q from BK wants to talk about the loss. Q, how you feeling tonight, man?
Man, don't feel good, man. Feel down.
Yo, it was a tale of two halves, Q. It was a tale of two halves, man.
Tale of two halves, man. A couple of points, man. Number one, I am impressed by Moutier. Because I'll tell you this, I watched Moutier through high school. You know what I mean? He's a Dallas kid. And, he was good, bigger than everybody else. That's why, played for prom, prep and all that. So he was all right, but I didn't think he was nothing special. And, through his role through the NBA, of course, I did not want the Knicks to get him. They didn't, which I was happy. They got KP, which I was shocked, but then I ended up happy. So up and down with Mud, up and down with the guy. But I was impressed tonight because I saw him. He was aggressive. He did some things that you don't expect a guy like him to do. He used his body. So, I like the growth. I give that credit to Fizz because Fizz did say, hey, we're going to get you right, kid, and he did. But what really, my second point is what really is painful, man, is I've been a Knicks fan since my first Knicks game I saw Bernard King play. And you know what I mean? It was just awesome. And then, Mark Jackson was my favorite player. I cried when they traded him. When I was a little kid, it was painful. And I always had that Knicks pride. But what really hurts, man? What's really painful is when you live outside of New York and you were walking around with your Knicks gear on, you're looking fresh, you're doing everything right, and all of a sudden you're a joke, you're a laughing stock. Man, my lady took me to see DL Hughley the other night. Everything was good. Comedy show was funny as hell, was doing it. I get up there taking pictures with the guy and VIP and everything, and I got my Knicks hoodie on, the black joints that they wear, clean. I'm looking fresh. Everything got my J's on, looking clean.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My lady looking scrumptious. We working. We winning that night.
Yeah.
My birthday, everything's right. So shake the guy's hand, shake DL Hughley's hand, and he says, yo, you a Knicks fan? I'm like, hell yeah. Big smile on my face. All of something, the guy goes, my bad. And I look at him like,
wait, was this during the show,
like,
Q?
Yo,
this was during the show, DL put you on the spot?
After the show,
After the show.
Yeah, after the show. You know what I mean? It would have, dude, if he'd have put me on the spot during the show, man, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now, man. It would have been painful, dog.
He would have been in the papers, the Dallas Morning News. The Knicks fan chokes DL Hughley over fan loyalty.
Yeah, it would have been over, man. I would have just gripped them up, man. So it's just painful. And then what I said, man, we're gonna be all right. We got a good young team. We trying to do it. The dude looked me in the face and said, man, y'all been saying that for 25 years. And laughed me off the stage, dog.
DL Hughley,
man.
I like DL Hughley,
that was my birthday, man. Yeah, he was hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
My lungs were on fire, but that's my birthday night, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Knicks, they want to pull this. Man, this is why it's depressing being a Knicks fan. But I still love my team, man. I just think, man, they got to do something about this. They got to do something, man, because it's getting to the point where it's just getting depressing being a Knicks fan, and I've never felt this way.
Go ahead, JL.
Listen, man.
Talk him off the ledge, JL. Talk him off the ledge.
Bro, let me talk to you.
You got to get me off, JL.
The ship is turning, dog. It's turning. But you know what happens when you're on a big-ass
yeah,
ship?
Man.
When you're on a big-ass ship, right? It's turning slow. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Just a few clicks.
Exactly. So we told him the ship is turning, but it's turning slow. We got knocked.
The problem, Jay. But hold up. The problem, JL, is the problem is the first time I went on a cruise with my lady, I got sick, man. So that turning crap, man, it's really. It's painful, dog. It's depressing, man.
It's a slow burn,
you know what I mean?
It's like, a slow burn, man.
It's a slow burn, dog. And I don't take burns too good, man. So
it's all right. It's all right.
But yo, y'all show, man. You're right, man. It's all good because, man, I'm used to the losing, but I think once we figure out this point guard situation. Last great point guard we had was Mark Jackson. If we could figure that out, we'll be fine. And if Moutier's the answer, if Frank is the answer down the road, then hey, man, I'm willing to wait. But it's just tough, fellas, man. But I appreciate having the show to call in and just lonely Knicks fan living in Dallas, man.
Yeah, man.
From Brooklyn, man. It's just painful, dog.
Appreciate it,
so
Q.
Appreciate you, fellas,
appreciate
man.
It, Q, man.
Yeah,
man. Yeah, man, and that's what we do it for, JLs. You know, we get a lot of people from out of town. Shout out to all the out of towners. Where you guys from in the chat, man? Just rep where you from in the chat so we can salute, especially the out of towners who don't get to engage in much Knick talk. That's what we here for, JLs. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, get that outlet, dog.
Get that outlet, man. This is Knicks therapy, man.
Exactly. I mean, listen, we do the same thing, dog. Listen, my girl's father is a LeBron James fan. All right.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and he gives it to me every time. Every time he talks about it.
I'm sure.
Every time. He said, "Why you not like LeBron? LeBron is so great. Why aren't the Knicks so great?" It's like we getting there, dog. The ship is turning, dog. We getting there.
We getting there. But how about this, Jay Ellis? How about this? So people in the chat was asking if we saw Devin Booker's tweet. So remember when him and Cannon got into it last year in Phoenix?
Yeah.
With the whole thing with bum ass Jared Dudley got himself involved and all of that. So now we got somebody in Switzerland. Shout out Giancarlo from Switzerland. Shout out Switzerland. We'll get to shout outs in a second. So Devin Booker obviously had that tweet saved. Digs up that tweet from last year. And replies back, retweets Cannon, says pick and roll at 00 every time. Hand on the face emoji. Hand on the face emoji, pick and roll at Cannon every time.
Yikes.
He saved that in his archive, Shales. Well, how old was this tweet? Let's see. This was Cannon saying, hold that L, talk to me nice, don't talk to me at all. That was January 26th.
Yeah, Canada had like a 20-20 game that game, too.
Yeah, that was January 26th, and Devin Booker claps back and says pick and roll. The recipe to beat the Knicks is go at 00. But this is what I'm talking about with the pride thing, man. This is what I'm talking about with the pride thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
They know your number now. They got your number.
They definitely do. If you talking that talk, you gotta play defense. Man.
Gotta play defense, you know.
Can't
foul them hard no more. You breathe on the guy as a flagrant foul or a review at least. So I mean, you gotta play. You got nothing to do but play defense.
Yeah, guys, I remember too what that I forgot all about. I remembered before the game started about the whole that L thing, but I should have known that somebody like Booker would have had that saved.
Yeah, saved it from January. It's almost a year. It's almost a year. He saved that tweet, man.
I kind of respect the petty, though. I kind of respect
you respect the petty? You respect the petty, man.
Yeah, I don't forget either.
Man.
I don't forget either.
Nah, I hear you, man.
I got a 6th grade teacher that's still in my mind. I'm waiting.
I feel you, man. Never forget, man. We got a couple more people in the chat. We're going to get to the player ratings real quick. So, Carlos, CP, Alex, just hold on real quick. Shout out to everybody in the chat once again. Shout out to all the new watchers. If you're new in the chat, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button for you boys.
Man.
Support the show. Subscribe to the KnicksFanTV. Subscribe to the Nick of Time show.
To both.
And hit that thumbs up. Let's see where everybody's checking in from, Jay Ellis. Ayo Powell from Yonkers. Shout out Yonkers. Larry Lockett, Staten Island. Shout out Shaolin, Oroku Saki, BX Yonkers. Who you got, JLs?
All right. Rich Boy over here from Georgia was good.
Okay, shout out Rich Boy. I think he called before.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Giancarlo.
Yeah, from Switzerland. Shout out Giancarlo from Switzerland. It's very early over there, first and foremost, so he's watching.
Yeah, Jay Will from Kansas City, Missouri.
Shout out Kansas City. Ops from Dallas as well. Ops, you need to link up with Q, man. He's tight. He's lonely out there, man.
Yeah, man. I have to link up, watch some games.
Yeah, man. Christopher Cower living in Maryland from Brooklyn. Shout out Christopher. Sean Jordan is in North Carolina. Richard Rowe, Naptown. Richard called in yesterday. Shout out Richard.
All right.
Yeah, man. Bill Jones. Shout out Bill Jones. Not sure where you from. 845. I don't know what area code that is, but shout out 845. Stay connected. Area code 703. I don't know if that. I forgot what area code that is too. Cam Goldberg, LI. Shout out LI.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Simba's still laughing at Scrumptious.
Yeah. Yo, Q's hilarious, man.
And Malik says Fizz is gonna get Frank Wright.
Q's hilarious.
Yeah, Malik, come on, man. He's gonna get Frank Wright.
Yeah, man. Frank put some hairs on his chest tonight, man. He hit that. He went for that heat check. Yeah. I said, okay, Frank.
Yeah, even though Frank had a bad game, I'm actually encouraged that he kept shooting.
Yeah,
I'm actually encouraged that he kept shooting and he stayed aggressive. And he got, like, I feel like he's been pretty good in that mid-range, kind of where Moody has been good at. He's been pretty shooting at a high percentage in that mid-range area, and he missed a couple from there, run in and out. But
yeah,
keep shooting, Frank.
Keep shooting, Frankie. We with you, man. All right, Jay Ellis. Are there 3 players who you like tonight?
3? 3 whole players?
Yes, three whole players.
Can I give you 2 in a possible?
Sure.
You space on?
Sure.
Let me. Yo, where is mine? Hold on.
I'll give you mine. I like Moody, obviously. My third. I'll give my third to You know what? Even though it was trash time, I'll give my third to Mario. I'll give it to Mario, man. Shout out to Mario. I'll give my third star tonight for Mario. Shout out everybody in the chat. Who's your third star tonight? I'll give my third to Mario. I thought he looked all right. I thought he was trying to get us back into the game. Had a couple decent plays offensively, and had a couple steals also to try to get us back into it.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm gonna switch it up then. I'm gonna say my third, because obviously Moody and Knox are 1.
Yeah, Moody and Knox 1 and 2. So who's your third?
I'll say C. Lee. Welcome back, C. Lee.
Welcome back, Courtney Lee. Welcome back, Courtney Lee. Okay.
Decent game in the first half. He started to look like a little bit like the old Courtney Lee. Hit a corner 3 for us. First positive shooting percentage of the year. They like 60-something%. Yeah.
He looked like he was in pretty good shape tonight.
Yeah. He's been running around the G League like a pro's pro, trying to get himself back into shape. Came back here looking like he's getting. We'll see what happens when everybody else comes back, though.
yeah. We'll see what happens. But good start for Courtney Lee. 12 points, 4 boards, and yeah, man. SS Television says Mario gets no props for that. I mean, listen, I'm reaching into a bag here. I'm trying to, pull straws here. It was a terrible loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. You kind of like. It's one of those things where if you're looking for 3, you gotta close your eyes.
Yeah, if you're looking for 3, you're almost eeny miny moaning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, you gotta close your eyes and grabbing somebody who's in double pick.
Yeah, but I like Courtney. I like that Courtney Lee pick. Good Courtney Lee pick. Knox definitely second. His 5th. I think it's his 5th game with over 15 points. Yeah. Excellent for Kevin Knox. 17 points on the night. 6 of 16 from the field, 5 boards. So
second half.
Yeah. That he was a victim of that second half drought. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But first half definitely started us off well.
Yeah. Almost banged it on.
Oh my God, yo, he almost killed that guy. Who was that guy Knox trying to bang on with 2 hands? He was.
Oh man, I don't remember, but it looked ferocious. Listen, Knox's finishing ability.
Yeah.
Obviously, the coach has talked to him over the last 3 games about the way he finishes. Because usually he'll go up and finish, he'll flail his arms like what do you call those gas station things?
Oh, the wacky inflatable tube, man.
Yeah, we gotta say it. Like, he usually finishes like that. Like, he just finishing like a man a few days, man. He's going up strong with 2 hands, trying to bang it on dude, trying to embarrass him. I kind of like what I'm seeing. Yeah.
I get a little nervous though, because of that ankle and like he comes down real crazy sometimes, man. So, but shout out to Knox for having that bravery, that brave spirit, man. And
Yeah,
he's
man.
fearless. He's fearless.
Switch those Pumas out.
Yeah.
Yo, remember when he went to Trier to the Trier sneaker thing?
Yeah.
And he's talking about he's considering Puma as a sponsor.
Oh, and I forgot what I said. I was like, nah, don't do it, dog. I was like, yeah, don't do the Pumas, man.
Please don't do it.
Yeah. ISO gonna end up with some Nikes, man. I can't see, or some Adidas. I can't see him going to Puma.
Yeah.
ISO comes off as a Nike and Adidas guy. You know
That's a
what I mean?
fact.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
Shout out to ISO. Yeah, and then number one, obviously Moutier, man. 12 of 21 from the field.
Yeah.
Excellent shooting. Excellent shooting.
What the hell is his shooting percentage for the last week and a half? It has to be something crazy. It has to be like 50%.
I mean, tonight it was 57%.
For the week though, I feel like it's been 50 for the week. For the last 6 games.
Last 10 games, it's been 43%.
Okay.
Month in December, it's been 46.
There, well, 46. That's the magic number for guards. 45, 46%. That's the magic number. And you start to think if you're hitting 18, 20 a game, 45, 46%, 6 assists. That's looking at.
Yeah.
That's legit.
That's excellent, man. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Ayo Bow says ISO need a Fila sponsorship. I wouldn't be surprised if they start bringing Filas out, man. They got the Pumas out now.
Yeah, that kind of lit.
Fila. Remember the Grant Hill Filas? I definitely had a couple pair of those.
Oh yeah.
Definitely had a couple pair of those. Give me a rating for Kevin Knox tonight. 1 to 10, JLs.
1 to 10?
Yeah. I don't know what I want to give these guys, man. That defensive effort was atrocious, man.
Jesus Christ,
I might give him a 6. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, I didn't want to give him the 7 either. I was thinking like 6.5.
I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6, man.
I'm giving 6.5.
Moutier,
I'm giving Moutier 8 still.
I'll give him an 8. 32 and 6. I'll give him an 8.
I kind of feel like if Moutier can somehow play 48 minutes no matter what.
Yeah.
Because that whole run happened when he was on the bench.
Facts. Yeah, I give Moutier 8, man. Courtney Lee, what are you giving Courtney Lee tonight?
I give him a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5. I'll give him a 5.5. Give him a 5.5. Welcome back, Courtney Lee. Azonia, I'd probably give the same, about a 5.5. A lot of his effort. You give him a 6. Okay. How about Frank? 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 6, minus 17 on the night, 9 points, 3 boards. I gotta dock him some points here, JLs.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 4.5.
Yeah, I gotta give Frank a 4, man. I gotta give Frank a 4.
I give him the half for being aggressive when he was sucking.
Yeah, I give him a half for the heat check. Give him a half for the heat check.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Factuals. What do you guys think in the chat, man, and the player ratings? Give me some player ratings for Moutier, Knox, Courtney Lee, Frank. What do you guys think about those guys tonight, man? Give me some player ratings for those guys, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Let
man.
us know.
Let us know.
What are you thinking?
All right, here we go. Back to the phones. Let me turn down my player rating music. That was a player rating segment brought to you by the Nick of Time Show. Brought to you by the Nick of Time Show, man. All right, let's get back to the phones. Let's see who wants to talk. Who wants to weigh in here? Let's go to Puerto Rico, JL. Let's get tropical with it, man.
Okay, boy.
Let's go to the tribe. It's getting cold in New York. Let's go to Carlos in Puerto Rico. Carlos, what's happening, man? How you feeling?
You hear me, CP?
Yep. Loud and clear, bro.
Yeah. All right, bro. What's up, CP? J. Ellis, how you doing?
Everything good? Yeah, everything good, Carlos. Happy holidays to you, man.
Yeah, same to you. I just wanted to call because I'm hearing a lot of this Moutier and Frank situation, and I understand that Moutier is having some outstanding games right now, but this is where I have a problem. This is where the Knicks always screw up everything. Like every year we go to the same thing, and this is where we have to be careful because this is a contract year. I don't know about you guys, but every time a player has a contract year, it's like, they get motivated because they know money's coming their way.
You're not the only person to
last time
say
I
that,
saw-
and you're not wrong. I'll say that. You're not wrong.
Not wrong.
Because let me tell you something. Once you spend the money's gone. You have to live with it.
Yeah.
So whatever comes after that, we're gonna have to live with it. So we're gonna have to be careful in how we spend the money. That's where the Knicks have to be careful, because we have money. We always spend money. We just gotta be careful how we spend the money.
Yeah.
That's it. We just gotta be careful how we spend the money, because.
So are you
guy's
saying you're
playing
not
out of
bringing?
his
Are you
mind
saying
now?
that you wouldn't bring Moutier back? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying I wouldn't bring him back, because there's still a long season. I want to see more.
Mm-hmm.
We got to see more of him. But we got to see in how much money he would want.
Yeah.
We're going to probably have to let him walk and see what he could get in the market. And maybe there's a desperate team that's going to give him a lot of money. We might have to let him go. But you know what it is? There's a lot of options out there right now. And we just can't depend on a player that's had a few months good after being 4 years in the league.
I mean, who you
And we also have Frank. That's,
Yeah. Who you like, Carlos?
excuse me?
Who do you like in particular? Point guard wise.
I don't. It's not about liking anybody. I don't even like our own players right now. I don't trust nobody right now, because right now, look, KP is fantastic. KP is a fantastic player, and he has skills and all that. But let's be honest, this guy hasn't played at all in 4 years. He hasn't played. I don't even trust our own players. I don't know about what you guys feel, but like Kyrie Irving, he has knee issues. Can we trust Kyrie Irving? Can he be here? Can he take the pressure in New York? Can he be healthy for us? Nah, I don't know about that.
Pressure, yes. Health,
maybe
not.
Kevin Durant, he could be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe Kevin Durant. But, Kevin Durant, I don't trust him. I don't know. He's a great player and all that. If we could bring him, we obviously got to do it, because he's too good. He's too good. But,
I'd rather
but we gotta be careful.
I'd rather re-sign Moutier than bring in Rubio. I'll tell you that.
Actually like
Oh
Rubio.
yeah,
But
Rubio.
actually like Rubio. If you'd asked me like a couple of years ago, I would have said I would say I like Rubio. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie.
I don't like him.
A couple of years ago,
But
there's
the
no
way
doubt.
Moutier is playing, and he's a younger option.
Yeah.
You think he could grow with the player, grow with the team going forward. He's not gonna be out the league in a couple of years. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, Moody's a young kid, though. That's the problem. He's young,
Yeah.
so it's hard to know if this is going to continue or if this is just a money thing. Because there are a lot of guys in the league that see money and they're just going to go crazy. I would go crazy if I see money, coming my way. So I understand his way, the way guys think. Could he be a player to keep this going? Does he want it? Does he want the hunger? Because if you want to win in New York, you're going to have to want it. Because you're not going to get it if you don't want it. Because teams come after us. Teams come after New York. They come to New York and they say, I want to play. This is where I want to play. So it's hard. It's hard to win in New York because teams come after us every night. Ain't no team going to come here and say, just the Knicks,
Yeah.
We ain't the Nets. This is the Knicks, If you go to Brooklyn, you might take a day off. You come to New York and you come to the Garden, you're going to come play. You're going to try to score 50. You're going to try to score 60. It happens.
Yeah.
It's happened in the past. It's going to continue to happen. So you got to be careful in how we spend the money. And this is all. I'm not saying Moutier is not good. I'm not saying, because I don't like to go against my Knicks players.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody equal. I treat everybody equal. Whoever wants to do it, I'm for it. But we got to be careful how we spend the money, because once we do spend it, it's over. The money, we're going to have to live with it.
Sure, indeed.
We have to live with it.
Appreciate it, Carl.
So, Moutier, yeah. So, Moutier, people got to relax and let this guy play. I want to see more. I got to see more. I'm not going to spend money on someone that I just saw the other day. So
I agree with that.
Yeah, so have a great guys. Doing a good job. Yeah.
You too, man. Appreciate the support, man.
Doing
Always,
a great job, guys. All right, bro. All right. Thanks.
That's Carlos. Go ahead,
Chat's reacting on Rubio. They saying that he's not that old. He's only 27.
Okay.
They're saying he doesn't play defense. Actually, Rubio didn't he average a pretty decent amount of steals and play pretty decent pick and roll? Am I bugging?
I mean, steals to me are a deceiving stat, though.
Didn't he play pretty good pick and roll defense? I remember trying to do like an episode on him like last season. I'm pretty sure he was pretty decent pick and roll.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. Somebody let me know if I'm bugging or not.
Yeah, he's only 27. I mean, Rubio is still young. Remember, he was a professional player.
I remember the knock on Rubio really was the shooting. The 3-point shooting wasn't that good.
Yeah.
but I thought he was pretty decent defender. I remember having an episode I was doing with the podcast a while ago. He was comparing him to Derrick Rose, and Derrick Rose's defense was atrocious at the time. I remember saying that Rubio's defense was pretty high.
and we had the chance to get him, right? We had the chance.
We had the chance to get him. Not to say he was a world beater on defense, but he was.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how realistic that trade was to coming through to fruition, but supposedly we had a chance at getting Rubio here for Derrick Rose.
Well, what happened was, if I remember correctly, was at the last second, the Timberwolves wanted like an extra second rounder or a first rounder or something like that. And then Phil hung up on him.
Yeah. So, yeah, something like that. They wanted like an extra pick, and Phil got tight.
Exactly. And it was like, nah. And then that didn't happen. And we ended up keeping Rose.
Right. That's right. And who's having a renaissance year himself.
Yeah, man. He's having a renaissance year. I mean, renaissance year for Rose right now, just being healthy. Yeah. Like, he had a decent year with the Knicks, despite our record. We just didn't win, and he just wasn't healthy.
Yeah.
Like, look at
that whole triangle thing, man.
Yeah,
the whole thing. We'll get to that thing later. It was stupid.
Yeah, and exactly. And he can shoot the three. He can shoot the three this year too. He can't shoot the three with us at all.
You know, I don't want to harp on the past, especially with the Dolan thing. We're gonna talk about the Dolan thing a little bit just to have a laugh, but like. What, like, I don't know, man. I can't even get into it because it was so damn stupid. But anyway, but to Carlos's point on the money, I'm with everybody else. I want to wait and see what Moody looks like. I'm not averse to bringing him back at a reasonable deal.
Right.
Yeah, but like Carlos said, once you give those guys the bag, it seems to weigh them down. So my dad always says that same thing, man. And he's always right, man. No matter who you bring in here, man, you give him that money, it weighs him down like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, as long as you don't overpay him, man, and you hope that it's really Fizz that's kind of unlocking the key, and not just like money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This shooting is is good. This is good shooting, man. I don't see it, and I don't see Moody like I don't know. Maybe I'm just not reading him right, but I don't really see him having that like. I see he seems like a very highly competitive player, man. Regardless.
Yeah, like the hitch is completely gone. Have you noticed that? He used to have like a little hitch. Even this season, he's seen a little hitch in his shot.
Yep.
And now you seem like that's melted away.
Facts. All right, CP the artist joins us to bless us with some wisdom. CP, what's going on?
What's up, little brother?
How's it going, little brother? How's it going, man?
I'm chilling. Hey, I was kind of feeling like Doctor Strange. You remember in the movie Avengers?
Yeah.
Okay. Doctor Strange told us Tony Stark there was like 1 in 14 million outcomes, and they all was bad, but there was just one.
Yep.
Well, I feel like Knicks fans they're not seeing that one way to get out of where we're at. And, you know how the movie ended where it was like, everybody turned to dust and everything like that.
Yep.
But my perspective is this, is that the losing that we got is just going to, be a light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but Knicks fans, we like that Tony Stark. We don't see that 1 in 14 million chances that is going to end up being
pretty good.
Yeah. So the losing, it really don't really affect me. I don't care if we lose them by 1. I don't care if we lose them by 100.
I take the style points into consideration, though, CP, man.
Go ahead.
I mean, the first half.
Was that?
I said I do take the style points into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Because the first half, we were clicking on all cylinders, man. And I don't mind the losses, but I don't like getting embarrassed, man, when we shouldn't be. When we shouldn't be. There's one thing if it's Golden State or Houston or Lakers, maybe not. Yeah, Lakers, Spurs. But like Phoenix Suns, like come on, man.
Yeah, man, that's the Phoenix Suns. Though. We were just toe to toe with Pacers.
Yeah.
Right.
I hear, and I feel your passion. You know what I'm saying? As a Knicks fan, you know what I mean? It's not good to always lose, whatever. But my thing is, like, I'm looking at a broader picture of everything. And I think, like, we're not even going to think about this loss in May.
Oh,
we ain't
no,
going to think about it.
No.
We ain't going to even have to. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, not at all.
So it's like, for what I want to see, which is very important to me, is see the young guys develop.
Yes.
I'm waiting for that day where we're, mathematically eliminated from playoff hopes, where we're playing the young guys, whatever, giving them the experience, and maybe at the trade deadline, you know what I'm saying, we're dumping, salaries or whatever.
That'd be nice.
But my thing is like, yeah, that'd be nice. But I'm relaxed. I'm chill. You know what I'm saying? I'm Doctor Strange right now.
That's how he ties it all together, JLs. I am Doctor Strange. It all comes full circle.
Exactly. You believe in magic.
But that's all I want to say, man. Little brother, you need to go clean up your room, man.
Appreciate it, man. That's CP the artist, man. I told him play me one-on-one for the rights to the name, JLs. He still don't want to play me, man. He's still out here as an imposter, man. If you see the name CP the artist, that ain't me, man. That's an imposter, man.
You don't want the smoke.
He don't want that smoke, man. All right, let's go to Alex in Queens and then Mike. Alex in Queens, he wants to talk about free agency. Alex, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm a big fan of the show.
Thanks,
Always
Alex.
watching when you post on YouTube.
Thanks a lot.
Yo, I just want to talk about thanks. I just want to talk about free agency. Like, you could talk me into KD, but right now, if we're following the Golden State, like that, we have to get Andre Iguodala before KD.
Why?
Honestly, like we need like. I'm greedy. I don't want one ring from KD. I want like 5 rings with someone else.
What the hell does Andre Iguodala have to do with it?
He's the first step. You can't get KD first because this team is too young. You get KD, like the Lakers, they got LeBron, and now they want to trade Lonzo. They want to trade Ingram. They want to trade, everyone to get a big star. I feel like this team still needs to develop for like 2 more years.
I agree with that.
Get that free agent, that Andre Iguodala that keeps us legitimate for 2 years, and then we sign Giannis, and we win 5 rings after that.
Oh, hey, listen.
You know what
I mean? I mean, CP the artist talked about that light at the end of the tunnel, JLs, and Alex is that light. He's giving you that. He's giving you the path.
That is heaven.
I'm looking at Giannis. Like right now, like free agents that look good to me this year. I would like Goran Dragic. He would like.
You want Dragic?
Make this team. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna command a lot of money during free agency. Like if we get Kemba, that he's a max contract. If we get Klay Thompson, that's a max contract. Goran Dragic, what, $10 million a year, maybe?
No. Goran Dragic is making a lot of money, man.
Nah?
Yeah, he's making a lot of money. And appreciate the call.
I don't think there's a.
Appreciate it. My fault, man. We got to run through the show, but Dragic is gonna cost a lot of money, JLs. He's gonna cost a lot of money, man.
What is he making right now? 20-something?
Dragic, he's got to be in the teens. He's got to be in the teens. Let's check it out. And Alex, appreciate the call once again. We're just trying to wrap up a little bit earlier tonight. Alex said he wants Iguodala, JLs.
I mean,
I'm good on him. Maybe an Iguodala type player is what he was saying.
How old is Iguodala?
He's done, man. I don't want that dude. Old enough to not make a difference by the time we want to make a difference.
Yeah, he's like a veteran role player.
Yeah. Dragic is making $18, $19 million, man. You think he's going to take a pay cut to come to the Knicks?
Nah.
That's not happening. Appreciate the call, though, Alex. You're welcome to call anytime, man. All right, last call of the night. Mike from Yonkers. He wants to talk about Timmy tonight. Switching gears. Mike, what's going on, man?
What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on?
How you feeling?
What's going on, y'all?
I'm all right. Watching this game as usual.
Yeah.
Driving me crazy. But, I was actually, before, when they had the starting lineup in, I was so happy Tim Hardaway was in the lineup because I didn't know he got hurt. I thought it was Fizz. I was like, man, he grew some balls today. And I was so happy. But that's what I just
that went south
like,
quickly.
So happy
that went south after 24 minutes.
Nah.
Yeah, exactly. But that's why I was like, man, maybe we do need Tim Hardaway in a way.
Yeah.
But then we don't. It's just like,
What happened was
we missed a lot of people though.
Yeah, right. That's what they'll say next.
That's
right?
what it. Yeah. You're right. You're right.
The plan
but
was
it was good to see Tim Hardaway out the lineup though.
Yeah, I mean, it was good to see him get a little rest. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Timmy needed a little breather. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna be one of those people that say they don't need him. They definitely need him.
The plan was to have
exactly
and have Dotson and Trier play or Trier.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was. That's not Courtney. Because at least I know Dotson ain't afraid to shoot. I know that.
Exactly.
And he actually plays team defense, and he passes the ball, but he's also not afraid to shoot.
Facts.
And of course Trier as well. I want to see what Trier has actually grown from that Bulls game when he's supposed to run the offense.
Yeah. Yep. I agree with that, JLs. Oroku Saki says we need Clyde in a time machine. All right, my guy. Yo, definitely call back on Wednesday night, Mike. Good to hear from you, man. Appreciate the call.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
All right. It was Mike from Yonkers checking in, JLs. Shout out to everybody in the chat tonight. IOPS, I see you. Ayo Pat, what's going on? Ari Rada, what's going on? Smack that thumbs up button. Before you guys get out of here, smack that thumbs up button for you boys. Very important to support the show. The thumbs up goes a long way in YouTube.
Words. The thumbs up and the subscribe.
And the subscribe.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm climbing.
JL, yeah, we need to make a graphic for that, JLs. JL's on the road to 1,000 subscribers.
1,000?
CP on the way to 10,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a road to Zion. I'm gonna cross that out.
Facts. Yo, if we get to 10,000 JLs, we could use the YouTube studio. Then we could start doing recordings. We could do the podcast from there. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get there. So everybody out there, this is what you do: subscribe. First thing. Secondly, hit that like button. Thirdly, share. Drop a link in your social media on your Twitter. To your man, to your grandma. Say, Grandma, you know, you've been watching the Knicks since 1970s. This is a great show, a family show. They don't curse.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? We keep it G-rated in here, JLs.
Yeah, man. For the kids.
That's it, man. It's for the kids. We got Nets fans in here. Shout out James from Flatbush.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Don't disrespect. You can stay here.
Facts. All right, so we're going to down the calls. All right, let's go to the Q&A, and then we'll get to the last segment, JLs. Q&A, first question goes to James Britt. He says, would you rather attach a future first-round pick to move Tim or Courtney Lee or move up from the draft? Make sure you get generational talents in Zion and RJ.
I am not attaching a pick. Maybe if I had a KD promise, then I'll do a protected pick.
Yeah. Later. Yeah.
Later.
Like I would do a protected 2020, you know. So yeah, I would. If I get a promise from KD and I can get two guys. Let's do it. Let's do it, man.
But I need that promise first.
Yeah. Fly or Die tells James he's in the wrong podcast. Hey, listen, man. That just goes to show you there's nobody in the NBA universe doing what we do, man.
Yeah, man.
We're setting we're setting the bar, man. Trendsetters. You know what I'm saying? #1 Knicks fan channel on YouTube. Shout out to Strick. He just signed up for the Nick of Time show. Shout out to Strick. I hope you signed up for KnicksFanTV too, Strick.
Yeah, dude. Hey.
All right.
I dance, Nate. Dance.
SS Television, what position do you think we'll draft, and what player would we get at that spot? I mean, right now, let's go to the standings. We're fifth.
We're fifth. This is Bobo.
1.5 games out of first.
That's nothing.
And a game out of third. All we got to try to do is get to that third. And it's all fair game.
Yeah, man. Even in fifth, we're still pretty damn. Even at the fifth spot, we have a pretty good chance at the first spot. It's not that far off.
Right, it's not that far off.
I think what is fifth? I think it's 10% or something.
Fifth is 10.5%.
Yeah. Fifth is 10, and what? Third is what?
Third is 13. 13.3. First and second, 14.
Got it. So it's not that far off. It's 3% difference. Not that bad.
Not that far off. Neither is fourth either.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to us itself. In terms of who we want, I'm gonna start getting to this college hoops early, man. Football's early for me. Rest in peace to the Giants season. They stink.
Yeah, I usually start around January-ish.
Yeah, I'm gonna start early this year. We're gonna get to that college early this year. Maybe we can get some guests that cover college hoops a little bit more. Get them in early.
Sweeney. I need to get Sweeney for Sweeney. Sweeney's a good concept.
Yeah, we'll get Sweeney on. Definitely, we'll definitely get Sweeney on sooner than later. All right, let's see.
Sweeney's my guy. That is hilarious.
Sweeney is funny. He is funny as hell. Shout out to Sweeney.
I need to get him on my podcast too, yo.
Yeah, man.
Nice.
Let's see. Next question. LPDO24 says, this is the first time I saw Canner kick the ball out after he got an offensive rebound. He usually tries to shoot it over 3 people. Do you think at this point Canner's focused on looking for his stats? Thank you. Keep up the good work.
I think that is in the back of his mind because, I mean, I don't exactly blame him either because if I was 26 years old and I had millions of dollars on the line depending on stats in the year, I'd probably be
letting them fly.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm shooting every single time. I'm telling you right now.
I'm like Papa Shot. I'm going Papa Shot, boy.
Moody, I don't know. I don't care if you're 14 for 14. I'm taking a shot.
Yeah, I'm straight Papa Shot like
Exactly.
like Dave and Buster's. I'm letting
much.
it fly, man.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So,
Factuals.
To answer your question, yes.
Factuals. Giancarlo from your chat. And Giancarlo, let us know how to pronounce your name so we're not butchering it every time. He wants to know, can we get KD and Kawhi? Right now, no.
No. KD is...
Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely we can get both. Because you would have to get that vet max for both of them.
Yeah.
We don't got enough money for that.
Yeah, because KD's is particularly expensive. We have to get rid of what? We have to get rid of Lee and Tim Hardaway Jr. And that's the toll.
Yeah. I mean, and say what you will, I hate Miami Heat to death and all things Miami Heat. But when LeBron and them signed up together, they took less money, man. That can't be understated.
That's how they, man. That's,
you know what I mean?
That's something that was critical for them to win, man.
That was critical, and they did that.
It gives that team flexibility.
We get so caught up in hating on that whole thing, but if they didn't sacrifice and take less money to come together, they wouldn't have had that championship, man.
Yeah, and Wade and Bosh sacrificed their game too. Have people forgetting that they used to be the man on their team.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Think about if like KD and Kawhi and Kemba was like, yo, let's take that vet minimum and go to New York and build the greatest team ever.
Now that's comedy.
Now that is funnier than DL Hughley.
Oh man, take that to the bank.
Terrible, man. Terrible. All right. Couple more. Here's Julian. Do you think trading Moutier and Lee would be a sweet enough deal to make the Sixers bite? Also prepare to get smacked Wednesday on the road against... Oh, we got to go back to Philly Wednesday night.
Oh, my God.
That's going to be a rough show, man. Rough show. Moutier and Lee, how much salary is that? $17 million?
Wait, what was the question? You wanted Moutier and Lee for...
Is that enough to make Philly bite?
Moutier and Lee?
Yeah.
Shoot, that actually... I actually see them might... Call me crazy. I can see that working.
Who, Moutier and Lee?
I can see them wanting Moutier and Lee, considering they want another point guard and shooting, maybe.
Moutier and Lee? Didn't they got Jimmy Butler?
Do they have who for what? For who though? Is the question.
Yeah, I mean, how do you match that up?
I ain't taking Fultz. Fuck that.
No, yeah, I'm definitely not taking Fultz.
I mean, my bad, family show.
Pardon your Franks, man. Pardon your Franks.
My bad. I got caught up in the emotion.
Yeah, pardon your Franks.
My bad.
All good, man. All good, man. All right, Julian, part 2. He says, nobody can convince me that Emmanuel Moody is starting point guard on a championship team yet. No, of course not. Of course not. We're just playing it by ear, but he's stringing together some good games. I think that's the best way we could put it, JL. He's putting together some good games. 46%
for the month of December, pretty damn good from a point guard. And he got 6 rebounds, 6 assists.
Yeah.
The assists, like I read some stat that said the Knicks were dead last or next to dead last in assists. And over the last month or so, since Moody started starting, we're middle of the pack in assists. If you're counting this last month, so that's the Moody that's happening for our team right now. So you gotta keep that in consideration.
Keep that in consideration, man. But he's shooting very well, man.
Yeah, man. Hitch is gone. He's walking straighter. He got confidence now.
Mm-hmm.
He's shooting one-leggers, fadeaway threes. Dude.
Yeah. What more can you say, man?
Yeah, man.
All right, last question. Coach He says we should chill on the big-name free agent pursuits and focus on our young core until next year. We're not a piece away from contention. What do y'all think? Hey, I mean, I think it's very well like maybe that management. I think you still have to shoot for the big guns. You have to when you have the chance, right, JLs? I mean,
yeah, man. You got a lot of people free agents this season. I mean, put your bait out there.
You gotta put your bait out there.
If no one bites you, stay the course.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think you have to present yourself and have to at least get a meeting at the table. You never know what these guys might say. You know, they might say, you know, I got a guy coming and we're gonna take less and come through. You never know. You never know. You gotta at least take the meeting and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. All right, JL. So the story of this morning I woke up to close it out. This whole Dolan thing. Ian O'Connor, ESPN, sat with Dolan and did a crazy, lengthy tell-all article. They touched on the Phil situation. They touched on Nuka Brown Sanders. They touched on the rift between him and some of the comments that were made by Maggie Gray at WFAN on the whole Harvey Weinstein thing and the Me Too movement. And then they talked about selling the Knicks, man. And Dolan said he wouldn't rule it out, but it would have to be a bona fide offer. But he's willing to do whatever's necessary to keep the team running. JL's, what's your take on this, man?
He ain't selling no damn team, dog. That is not happening. We fell for this last year. Everybody got hyped because they talked about selling the team. Everybody trying to get them a little money together. Their mama trying to borrow money from their mama to buy it. No, he's not selling the team. He's not doing it. Like, when he says bona fide offer, he means bona fide offer.
Bona fide.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when Tom Thibodeau was talking about how he was going to trade Jimmy Butler. And every time somebody made an offer, he upped the price.
Yeah, he pulled him back a little more. He's like,
exactly.
You
better than that. Yeah, better than that. That's what that reminds me of.
Facts.
Instead, it's not like Jimmy Butler kind of forced his way out by acting a fool. Knicks can't force their way out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm gonna go to opposite JLs. I think within the next 10 years, the Knicks will be sold. That's my bold take. I think the Knicks will be sold within the next 10 years. That's my take, man.
Why do you say that?
A couple reasons. Number one, they're splitting off the Knicks and the Rangers. So you got to understand this. Before he's a basketball guy, James Dolan and their family, their whole thing is investments, man. They're a real estate family. You know what I'm saying? They're in the asset acquisition game. You know what I'm saying? Okay. In which the Knicks and the Rangers are just assets. And when this team starts to compete and turn the corner, that value is going to go up already. The MSG stock today alone, off of that comment, went up at one point as high as 15 points in today alone. And I think over the course of the year, it's been doing very well, man. So he knows how to spin it. He knows how to spin it, man. The market reacts to news positively and negatively. He has to say that. He answers to the stakeholders, the shareholders. So
what you're saying is you feel like Knicks win a championship, he's gonna sell it.
Definitely, or even before that. I mean, what are they at right now? They're worth about $3 billion, aren't they?
Yeah. Knicks make the playoffs, they're gonna sell it.
I think within the next 10 years he will sell that team. I think he will sell that team. No,
we will see.
No franchise lasts forever in a family. Only some.
I will say this: if that ever does happen, dope. I'll be happy for Charles Oakley to get back from the
It's free Oak. The clouds open. Oak is back.
Right, Opie, first thing that has to be done if that ever happens is Oak get courtside seats.
Bring back Oak. Make it right. Make it right with Oak, man. I wouldn't be surprised if even that happens on the Dolan's watch, man. I didn't think Sprewell would ever come back.
Nah, man, Oak is still tight.
That was an incident. That was an incident, man.
This is different.
That was an incident, man.
This is police.
But yo, Sprewell he got tight at Dolan, man. Remember when he came back with the Timberwolves? He had that dunk and then he grabbed himself in front of Dolan, like, yo, give me my money type.
Yeah, that's true. But this is a whole. When the cops get involved,
that's another fiasco.
That's another level.
That's another fiasco.
That's not a sorry. A sorry can't really fix that.
Yeah, And then everybody and their mom came out with the GoFundMe's today, man. Everybody and their mom, man. Even Ocho Cinco got into the game, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was
Where's
funny.
Ours, man? Where's ours?
I came out with mine. I was like, yo, we need to get Jeff Bezos.
Let's do that.
We get Knicks Film School to start up the GoFundMe. We notification spam Jeff Bezos to put the money up and give us controlling interest of the operations. He could do anything else with the business. Anything with the team goes through us, the fans, through the board of directors.
Dog, can you imagine if every trade the fans had to vote on?
Fans had to vote. Fan vote. Fan vote.
That would be crazy.
That's it.
That would be crazy. Are we counting the Instagram and Twitter fans together?
I'm telling you, man. I wouldn't put it past it, man. With Amazon opening up that office in Long Island City, man, this guy Bezos, don't be surprised if he writes that check for the Knicks, man. It's gonna be called Madison Square Amazon, man.
Oh hell no.
Madison Square Amazon, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
The only thing I'll be happy about is if we get Knicks merch, we get it really fast.
Facts. Yeah, in 2 days. 1 or 2 days. 1 or 2 days, man.
2 hours.
Yeah. 1 or 2 days, man. And then real quick on the Phil topic, he says, they asked him about the failure of Phil Jackson. He says, look, when I brought Phil in, the big question is, are you going to stay out of it? Remember, that's what we asked him, JLs. The one thing about Dolan, listen, we ask and he delivers. Am I right or not?
You are right, bro.
We wanted Larry Brown. He gave us Larry Brown, right?
Yeah.
We wanted D'Antoni. He gave us D'Antoni.
That's true.
We wanted Melo. He gave us Melo at the wrong time. Okay. You know what I mean? We wanted Phil. He gave us Phil. And we wanted him to get Phil out of here, and he got him out of here.
So, are the fans controlling?
I think he listens to the fans more often than not, and I'm not a Dolan hater. I'll be honest with you. I think that the criticism of him has been overblown.
I'm not a Dolan hater. You know what? I don't like how he handled the Oakley thing. I don't like how he handled some of the players' stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's my criticism of him. As of lately, I don't have any criticism of him over the last couple of years, like 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't like how he handled the Oak thing.
I agree. I don't like how he handled the Oak thing, but I do like, seeing. Listen, they got John Starks is back.
I do like the timing of the Sprewell thing was a little crazy to me. Like it seems a little PR-ish because he knew the Oakley thing was happening. So bring back the prodigal son.
Yeah. I think you had mentioned that before, yeah.
Yeah. I'm so glad Sprewell is back because that's my guy, and I still remember the Sprewell Houston Canby thing.
Yeah.
That's a poster that I was hanging in my old room.
Right.
So
I mean, listen, he's a loyal guy. The shooter's saying I'm defending him. I'm just saying I think the hype is a little overblown. He's a business guy. Guy. He hires the guys. He hires Steve Mills for basketball. He hires Glenn Sather for hockey, and he says, "Go do your thing." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I will say this. Over the last couple of years, I don't have any. If I take out the Oakley thing, which is the big thing for me, I don't have complaints over it. Like he's been staying out of the way, then letting Mills do his thing. Fizz got his hair. I like that.
Yeah.
So I will say that.
Yeah. And he kept it a buck about the triangle. He said, obviously, it wasn't working. Obviously, Phil wanted to embed the triangle. And obviously, people wasn't caring for it. And it didn't work. And when he saw the writing on the wall, he understood it. Phil understood it. And they parted ways.
Yeah, I liked how he intervened because
He had
my version of the story was Phil was about to trade KP, and if that's the case, then
get his ass out of there, man.
That was exactly I'm very glad he stepped in because that would have been crazy.
Yeah,
if he let that happen.
Facts. He answered to us, and SS Television says no one wanted Phil. Listen, man, I was here. I remember it vividly. I was happy about it. I thought we was gonna bring some order back to the organization. I know a lot of people were happy about it.
Yeah.
When he brought him in, I just didn't know. We didn't know he was gonna try to like force feed triangle. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that was gonna work out.
Yeah, he was trying to coach from the GM spot. That was ultimately the problem.
That was dumb as hell.
You can't be the coach and the GM. You either or. If he was the coach, if he was gonna step down and be in the box with us and coaching and saying do the triangle because he's the only one who can really teach it. It's not gonna be Derek Fisher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then fine, but you can't be teaching the triangle from the GM spot while you're sleeping.
Yeah. I mean, listen, guy's not a perfect guy, but I just think he's done a fair job. The team doesn't win. Listen, it's basketball. It's a lot of owners that haven't won for their teams and for their cities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at the Phoenix owner. They can't wait to get him out of there because he's ready to get greedy and move the team. He might move him to Vegas. He might move him to Seattle. You know, this guy he put the money up for the Chase for the Chase licensing and all that. You got to pay for it. Mm-hmm. But listen, man, I think we could always have worse in terms of ownership, man. And that's my 2 cents on the Dolan topic, JLs.
All right. Depend on Oakley, man.
Bring back Oak. That's the name of the game.
I don't care what you gotta do.
Bring back Oak.
Make that right.
Make
if you
it right.
Bring back Oak. You make that Oak thing right. Then I'm good.
Yeah.
I have nothing bad to say.
Facts. Ari Rada. Green Bay. The Green Bay Packers have been grandfathered in. They are publicly owned, JLs. They are publicly owned, and they have a board of directors that basically represents them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so Green Bay Packers are owned by the fans. They are owned by the fans. Yo, that'd be some dope stuff. Don't put it past Bezos to do some real liberal type thing like that, man. I'm telling you. Jeff, if you're watching.
Opinionated fans ever. That would be crazy.
Jeff, if you're watching, let me represent as the GM. You know what I mean? All right, Jails, let's get out of here, man.
Man.
Go ahead and rep your channels. Let me get the theme music up.
All right.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for watching tonight. JL, see you up.
Yeah, so listen, man. Anthony MSG is joining the Nick of Time Pro show for one show. He took over the show. So make sure you look out for that show tomorrow on SoundCloud, iTunes, Dash Radio. Definitely check that out. Links to my SoundCloud and iTunes in the description, so make sure you check that. I also got merch. The Seeing God hat is my baby. Check that out. Hoodies, all that is on the nicktimeshow.com/catalog. Link to that is also in the description. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All links are in the description as well. And yeah, also, the podcast will be dropping on YouTube. Not sure it's going to be Tuesday or Thursday, but trust me, you want to see it. It's going to look super professional. And so make sure you check that out, Anthony MSG on the Nick Time Show. Check that out real soon.
Yes, sir. And yeah, man, appreciate you guys for watching again tonight. Listen, wasn't meant to be, man. Knicks lose 128-110 to the Phoenix Suns. Live stream replay will be starting up at 2 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, and 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you missed the live chat and you still want to chat with other Knicks fans from around the world, check us out at those times. You'll get the notification anyway. Also, podcast. The show can now be found on Spotify. So if you missed it, you could check it out on Spotify in an hour or so. If you're in audio form, and we'll have it up on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher later on this week. We just got to work out a couple more kinks, but for right now, you can find the show on Spotify, man. So once again, appreciate everybody for tuning in. SS Television, Rokusaki, Dubs, Revo, Young Simba, HB Mac, man. We'll see you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, man.
Knicks versus Philly.
Yeah, man. Thanks for oh, my boy Ruel, childhood friend. Thanks for subscribing, Ruel.
Yeah, man. Fly or die. Shout out, Ruel.
Yeah, young Simba was good, man. Ruel, you mad late, dog. You tuning out, dog. Thanks for checking in, dog.
Call me Tack
on the Super CP time. Young Simba, HB Mac. Strick, thanks for Taylor. Let's go ahead.
Livingston, appreciate it, man. Ayo, pal, they call me Tack, appreciate it. Ari Rada, appreciate it. Roku Saki. All right, man. Garland James, see you. Anthony Parasol, I'll see you. Richard Rowe, appreciate it. Hawkeye, appreciate it as well, man. See you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, probably go to I'll do that. Oh, yeah. Don Carlo Casca.
Frank Sandberg, appreciate it. IOPS, appreciate it.